ZenLife Center for Healing. This is so we've been asked to do this, and Melissa's doing her training to teach hypnotherapy. And her and Quentin are in Vegas, so we've been asked to do this, and we decided to Kaze, this is more like the thing that we're doing. So meditation to me, I don't think you can do it wrong, and there's no right way to do it. I mean, if like technical terms, if people get real serious about it, but it's like anytime you take time to do a practice and be with yourself, take time out of the day, like you can't get it wrong. If it's walking or if you're driving to work, anytime that you can have a space to be in a place where you're not overwhelming yourself with worries, it's a good thing. So this one we're gonna do, we do a thing with each other, and then he has a thing where it's kind of it's almost like it feels like therapy, but it's not therapy. It's a thing that we can do with each other and talk to each other where the person actually figures out what's going on for themselves instead of someone telling you. Because if you can figure out what it is yourself, because I've heard so much advice from people that's been wonderful, but it never really landed inside of me, and then I would lose it, and then couldn't grab onto it. So this is like, if I figure it out for myself and I hear myself say it, then it solidifies a little more. So this is just kind of a practice of anything that he's saying, just kind of go with. And sound is cool because sound, we have these 12 cranial nerves, and like if our 12 cranial nerves aren't on, we'll have a lot of problems just with life. It's like it was really cool. I was cross-referencing them with the 12 tribes of Israel and then the 12 zodiac signs, and really cool, they're similar to what the cranial nerves do with the name of Joseph, with the name of a lot of names I didn't even know. Dan just kind of came in. I'm like, really? I think they kind of gave up Dan. It was like Zizibar, and but like Levi and all those things. It's really cool that the body and those things and that all work together. They're just fractals of each other. Like our human body is a fractal of what's happening in the universe. That's why when Melissa always tries to talk about going inside, why going inside is important is that's where all the answers are. Right? It's like I always have people light a fire, and it lights a fire inside of me, and I try to chase the person that lit the fire, realizing that's not where the answer is. This person's just a person. The fire's inside me, and if I can go inside, because I wouldn't do that. My house is on fire. I wouldn't chase the person who did it. I'd go take care of everything that's going on in the inside. So the vestibular cochlear nerve, which is the 8th cranial nerve, is all sound. It's a cool little mechanism that moves through sound. And it's so important that we feel okay with our vibration. Our whole spinal column, our bones are just, they carry this frequency and vibration through things all day. That's why we feel stuff. And it's actually, if you really get into it, you're like, I can feel it in my bones. You can like almost feel like an excitement or something. If you really pay attention, there's a certain vibration in yourself. And so what's important about that, if you get the 8th cranial nerve, the 9th cranial nerve has to do with swallowing. And this, I don't tell people this, but the last thing you do before you die is you can't swallow. Every time you swallow, it tells your brainstem, who's the person that's running the whole thing. This is our ego. This is the place we're trying to transcend. The person with the stories that are telling nothing's safe, the danger we're always in. That one's so important because if 8's taking no energy and 9 is drawing energy, 10, your vagus nerve, which is that beautiful wandering nerve, it regulates your heart. So if they're drawing that, so that's why we like, and all the stuff we do, we've always put a stick between our teeth all the time when I'm dealing with car accident people, because this trigeminal is like your jaws are one of the strongest muscles, and it takes all your energy. Oh, she came.
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah, so there's that, and the 5th cranial nerve is a bully. Just kind of it's interesting like how, like that's just something simple. So breathing, stick, hum, swallow, I'm 100% safe. Just something as simple as doing that practice every day. Let your brainstem know that I'm okay. Because I think that's what's going on a lot of the time is we're moving from danger, and something is wrong, right? Like we know what it is. There's the itch or the thing that's always moving us, and I always feel like I'm in danger of something. So what I like to do is just real quick, just in this space that we're with each other, just know that we're all okay. Like we're safe. And like even for a moment, you could just be in this space with each other going, everything's okay. So I just want you to like take a breath and just feel that, and just for a moment, like let go whatever it is that you think is happening, and just for a moment know that you are safe. Tell your brain stem that everything's okay. So as we go into that, the sound is important, and then what he's saying is important. It's like it's on a journey. Hi, Jen. Yeah. So that's kind of a. He's gonna speak. So just try to pay attention to what he's saying, but not too much, and then feel the vibration too, and kind of like that's what's cool about the bowls. And any sound that doesn't have spaces between it, it stops your thinking. And we think 70,000 thoughts per second. So to have a break from that, it feels really, really good. So with that, I will turn it over to you, and you can say whatever you want. So this is set however you want. You know, there's no special way. Just be here.
Just get comfortable.
And you can turn the lights down.
Yeah, so my whole life trying to grasp words to make sense of how I'm feeling. Like to make sense of all my thoughts and everything. It never made sense because I never could find a word that really explains it. So once I did, the only way I did was going to a world inside of me, a metaphorical world that gave me a grasp on what I was really feeling. And I usually do a world where your pain resides. You just go inside a world, and a metaphorical world in your mind, and you just look at it and just observe it and see what's really going on, and it'll tell you every single time. But today I wanted to do a world full of love, a world where your love resides. Yeah.
Okay, so before we do that, we're just do like 10 cleansing breaths. They're breathe in your nose and out your mouth. We're gonna do 10, I'll count them down. Then on the 10th one, I'm gonna have everybody hold it, and then just hold your breath as long as you can, and he's gonna begin this process. So just let it go when you need to. So everybody get settled, feel yourself beneath here. Gonna be in this present moment, grateful for our bodies. And these are just quick breaths. So we're gonna breathe in our nose and out our mouths. And then we're gonna breathe in our nose, and when you're gonna breathe in, you're gonna breathe a belly breath and then your chest. So breathe, and then with pursed lips, kind of like you're blowing out a candle. So okay, you ready? Breathe in, out, 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 in, out. Two more. In, out, in, out. Fully in. Now hold. Just be with your body.
Okay. Picture or imagine a world where your love resides, where your love is. Go to that world. It can be anything. It can be a beach. It can be a forest. It can be a house. It can be a dark room. It could be nothing. It could be anything. In the first place that you find, focus on it. Once you find that place, start to observe, start to notice the details that stand out. If you find the thing that stands out, you can talk to it. You can ask it a question. You can see why it's there. Notice how you're feeling. If how this place makes you feel. Make sure to look around, behind you, above you, under you, and notice you. Continue to explore this world of your love. Remember, if it's dark, it's still your love. It's not what it really is. There are answers hidden inside all of us. Inside this place. start to recall memories of what these things in this world could mean from your past or what you're feeling now. Start to make sense of the metaphors. If you see some sort of opening somewhere, if you're in a place that you don't like to be, you are free to walk through. There's always something beautiful through change. Keep exploring and noticing. This is your love. You have the power to make it beautiful, to share it, to spread it. If you're in a house, maybe decorate it. If you're in a forest, maybe plant a beautiful tree. If you're by the beach, draw some in the sand. Just make it yours. If you can't see anything, remember you are the creator of this world, and you can bring light into it. If you like the place that you're in, if you'd like to stay, stay. If you'd like to leave, you can create a door. You can escape it through forgiveness or just the love that you really are. either way, find a place that you like to be. And if you found that place, the place you want to be, enjoy it. If you haven't, there's always time to. But for now, for a little bit longer, we'll just sit and breathe.
snack on that. Snail on that can. Like feel yourself coming back to your body. You wiggle your toes. Look at your fingers. Take order of this sacred place to be with yourself and in that place. Wonders of being human. Cool trip. And if I encourage anybody, any ideas or thoughts you had or something that came up that seemed like a block or something that seemed really important, we're always here. He's always free and loves to talk. If anyone had ever wanted to kind of talk on that and really sit with them and maybe go on like a little one-on-one thing. We don't really charge any money because we just kind of do things because we love humanity. But yeah, we're always here. We have like lots of time, and we love doing this. We love being with people. We love humanity. I have just so much compassion for suffering. I mean, I suffer so much all the time. I know it's like I cause it all myself. And there's so much help. And there's so many people here. And that's why I think Melissa creates this place. It's not anything else but to find a safe place for people to come and know that's her intention. She's such a good person. And has such great, I mean, I sit with her all the time, and her love for people, it's overwhelming me because I'm always so shy. I want to save the world like she. I'm like, I feel like I'm tired. But like something like this, I really appreciate doing. I'm just sitting here in gratitude of like, we've gone through so many things. Him and their divorce and him leaving and then coming back, and then just for the gratitude of like, he's so cool when I hear him. And like this song comes out and it's like, and he thinks I'm cool. And it's just appreciation. I mean, our kids are beautiful. They really are. They're like, we get to my generation gets the neurosis put upon us because my grandpa was mean and my dad chose to be mean for some weird reason, and I didn't want to be like that. And so I chose to try to be nice, and then we get all those things put on us, all those emotions. So all these diagnoses come out of the blue because they don't know what to do with us, right? And it's all bullshit. So we're just feeling generational, and we get to do that. And my generation, we look neurotic as hell, like confused, and we're just trying to deal with stuff. But then this, because I get to deal with it, he doesn't have that. Like, he got to move through his stuff so fast because I understood, and I'm like, I'm here for you, dude. I get what it's like. And so this is cool. It's cool. There's no gap between us and generations. Like these younger generations are talking today, it's like, you got to change the world, man. Like it's really important that you guys come together and understand that there's like, you have so much knowledge and so much things that like you can actually make a change, not worry about like there's no changing it, because it's like, now we have that option, right, to go into this utopia or destruction, and it's our choice. So good luck with that. I'd be bummed like I'll be old now when it happens. That can't take me. Just put me down.
Put me down.
I'm in Portland. I'm checking that place. So, all right. Yeah. I'm curious to, like, anything that anybody have, but I really think sometimes those things are really sacred to ourselves, and sometimes when we say them out loud, they might not be taken well. So sometimes if you ever want to talk one-on-one or share that experience, make sure you do it with someone who cares. Because like, what will happen in this rational world we live in, these trans-rational, beautiful spiritual experiences we have, people will talk you out of it. Because like you said, there's no language for it. And so, but when you talk to someone that like us or someone that understands it, it's such a relief to go, gosh, I'm not alone on this. And we can create our own language for these things that used to be commonplace. So I always don't know how to end this, because I always like football, I feel like taking a knee or say a prayer, but I guess we just end, right?
Yeah.
You want to take a knee?
Just wrap it up.
What is it?
Melissa gives the announcements.
Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to know something. Quentin? Oh dear.
I know, huh?
So she is doing the biggest thing is tell your friends about this on the is it 21st?
22nd.
22nd.
It's the yeah, so you already know. I mean, tell everybody knows more. So it's a customer appreciation. It's a lot. She puts a lot of effort into this, and it's really cool. We set up bowls, and we do a thing for everybody. I mean, we see like 50 people. We've done this in recovery meetings and stuff, bringing these things to people, and it's just really cool. She just puts a lot of effort, and so the classes are cool. The people are cool. It's just really to appreciate you guys and give you guys something like, and the community. Sometimes you live out here and like so lame, and they're not really trying to make it any more friendly on like home things or small business space. So we got to keep things alive like this, especially Queen Creek, or we'll all just move somewhere else.
Man, we'll be better right here.
Right there.
There's
right.
also a Reiki attunement at the
That's
end of
it
the month.
too.
Yes.
When is it?
This weekend.
The last
So if
weekend of the month.
anybody's wanting to become a Reiki
Minimum.
practitioner, is that what we're talking about?
No.
Oh,
just
the free share?
Reiki share.
Oh, Reiki
Oh,
share.
it's Reiki Share.
Yeah, Reiki share
Yes.
is this weekend.
Okay. And if you ever want to become a Reiki practitioner, that's
the
always
last
happening
weekend in
every.
March.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't know what Reiki share is, it's just like a quick little Reiki tune-up, and there's no charge, and I think it
Yeah.
starts at 2:30 or 3.
It's really helpful too for the new practitioners to give them like a safe place to practice on people, because it's
You
really
just let
scary
them
when
know
you
up
become a-
front if you want to do it, and they'll sign you up for
Yeah.
Saturday.
because then you don't watch it. But what's cool about all these practices, like we always see someone we emulate, right? And we want to become like that. But then we realize I need to find out who I am, and I'm really cool. And so Reiki's like that. If you notice, you look so nervous about doing it, and then you just find your own way, and it's like that's actually when it becomes really simple. When you're like, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm a different person everywhere I go. Like I'm trying to make this person here, the person at work, the person I go to meetings. If they're like, I want them to all be the same person,
Yes.
because it's hard being like so different all the time. It's exhausting. Because then I end up not caring, and then I isolate, and that's not good. So if you don't see me, call me, because I'm sad at home. Just kidding, don't call me. I love you, but I don't like anybody.
Okay.
You should